Happy Monday and Tuesday. This week we're going to keep looking at ratios and different ways of writing them. We're going to get some practice with equivalent fractions, which are equivalent ratios just written a certain way. Very similar to the notes we took on Wednesday or Thursday. And you just have, I think, 4 problems to do after the notes. It's on a worksheet, and that does it. So I'll see you in class. Well, you're watching this if I didn't see you in class, sorry. And so watch the example, get that filled out, do the 4 problems, and get it turned in. Have a great start to your week. All right, more proportional relationships and equivalent ratios. We're going to do a problem together, and then you're going to complete 4 more problems. And that's it. So let's read this. It says proportional relationships show up in lots of different forms. You know that. Today we're just getting practice with it. So Mr. Shingle has started walking all over town with a mask on and practicing social distancing, of course. And so it shows that I walk 1 block in 8 minutes. So how long would it take me to walk 2 blocks? Well, that's times 2. So this is times 2. 16. 3 blocks times 3 times 3 gives me 24 minutes. So that is using scale factors to figure out how long those times will take. We can also look at it the other way and say, well, 1 times what is 8? Oh, 8. So 2 times 8 is 16, and 3 times 8 is 24. Great. We are just showing that we can do this in a table with fractions and with ratios. So with fractions, we're going to consider it, we're looking at something over minutes. We look back and we know we're comparing blocks to minutes. So that'll be blocks to minutes. So 1 block takes 8 minutes. So 2 blocks will be 16. If you want to stick with the one we already figured out, 3 is 24, great. But maybe you want to get larger and say, well, 5 blocks will take 5 times 5 over here times 5 gives me 40 minutes. Okay. And then we can write those same things as ratios. 1 to 8, we're talking about blocks to minutes. Oh, that S doesn't look like an S. So we read that blocks to minutes. So again, we could say if it's 2 to 8, then it's also 2 to 16, or 3 to 24, or you could come up with different pairs of numbers that fit our original ratio of 1 to 8. So we're just going to do this practice today. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 problems to do. Some of these problems will end up looking kind of familiar to you, I imagine. And on some of them, you're going to need to make them smaller. Notice for nunchucks, it gives you 2 nunchucks are $12. So then how do we go back to what one nunchuck would be? Okay?